Thank you so much for calling Sony. This is James. May I have the number?
My case number is
Okay. Could I have your first and last name? All right. Yeah, I have it here. All right. So this is with blurry, blurry picture on 4K at 120 hertz. Is that right?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it shows here that we actually went ahead and emailed you with information as well.
Yeah. So you're saying something about when displaying still images, you recommend 60.
Right.
Okay, but first of all, that makes no sense because a 120 signal is a 120 signal, but when I'm playing video, it's still blurry compared to 60. So what are you talking about? So I don't understand what
Yeah.
it's.
So pretty much.
Yeah, go. Tell me whatever nonsense you want to tell me.
Yeah. All right. So first of all, whenever it's on still image, if you're seeing some type of blurriness, we recommend it for you to drop it at 60 hertz.
Okay. What
Now,
can
if you're playing,
stop it. Can you define a still image for me? Because this makes no sense. Tell me what.
meaning whether you have it,
Okay, because when it's sending a signal to the TV, even if it's still image, it's sending that still image 120 times a second, right? So there's really no such thing as a still
mhm,
image on the TV, correct? It's the same
yes,
signal
sir.
whether it's moving or not. The TV doesn't know; it's still sending 120 images to it. Now, because your TV can't handle the data according to whatever the text message is, you're telling me to play it in motion to hide the blurriness, but it's still blurry. So like, this is nonsense. This is lies. The damn thing doesn't work. You can still
All
tell
right.
if you
Well, in order
look.
to determine that,
Determine what I sent you all the video you want, and like how many.
yeah, in order to determine that, we would need a better video, sir. The one that you sent to us plays okay.
It
Doesn't
doesn't
show any
play
blurriness.
okay, but you're telling me to send you video that's like under a certain. Like, what do you want me to do? Take an 8K camera and record the thing and send you like a 2 terabyte file? You know that's that blurry. Like, stop. The guy already told me in the chat that it doesn't handle the data. And the first time I opened the thing up, the case with you guys, do you have that chat?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it doesn't work.
Yeah, pretty much, sir. We reviewed the files and everything is working fine.
It's not working. I could send you anything. You're gonna tell me it's working. What do you want me to send you exactly then? So something realistic.
Yes, as I mentioned, sir, at least the video that you sent us, it looks fine, sir. It doesn't show any blurriness.
But that's an opinion, right? Clearly, if I send you a
It's not
60,
an opinion.
it's not. It is because you're going to deny there's a
This
difference.
is not something that just.
Do-
This is not something that just one
because
person reviews. It
it's
takes a team to review
yeah,
this.
because you're telling me this bullshit about the still images. I could send you still images that clearly show that it's blurry in 120. But no, you're going to tell me this about optimizing because that's your defense. Because when I send you the clear, like no, like undisputable evidence, you're telling me, oh, it's a still image. How else would you be able to tell it unless you're comparing the same frame?
Yeah, sir. To be honest, as I mentioned, the decision has been made.
Why don't
Pretty
you?
much,
So
there's
then,
nothing
why
else
don't put
apart
that
from
in
this.
the email that the thing just doesn't work? That it
Yeah,
doesn't.
and they actually sent you. They told you that our engineering team has been reviewed and the TV is working within its
It's not
specifications.
working. It's blurry. 60 looks different than 120, whether it's video or still images. Why is there a difference then if it's working? Why does 60 and 120 look different?
There's your answer, sir. One is at 60 frames per second. The other is at 120.
But the image itself is blurry. I could show you the same still image 120 frames a second or 60 frames a second, right? If it's the same image, it should look the same every time it flashes, correct? Whether it's 60, 120, or a million. We're talking about the same pixels all lined up to create an image, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, so whether I show it to you a million times or one time, that one image made up of the pixels, 380, 2160, shall look the same, correct? Whether it's a million times or 50,000 times or two times or 120 times. It's the same image, flashing over and over, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I'm showing it to you 60 times or 120 times, why is there a difference?
The picture. All right, sir.
Can you answer my
Now,
question? Why does it look different between the two modes?
you are supposed to see a difference, sir. Obviously, the difference would be a improvement
But we're not getting an
at
improvement,
120
right?
hertz.
It's not improving though. It looks blurry in 120. It's if anything, it should look clearer in
And again,
120.
sir, as I mentioned, the video that we have doesn't show its blurriness.
It does show blurriness. You're just telling me it doesn't. All right, if I show you the stills, would you accept the stills? If I show you,
You can send a still picture, and you can go ahead and send another video if you want
I'm
for it to
sending
be
you the
reviewed
stills
again.
because
But as I
clearly
mentioned,
your eyesight does not work.
yeah, sir. Again, as I mentioned, the decision has been made. There's nothing that we're gonna be able to do about this.
Even if I'm willing to pay you guys to fix it.
That's the other thing. First of all, I would like to ask you:
Yes.
your television was purchased December of 2020,
Yeah.
and did you purchase any extended warranty?
No. But I contacted
Because the warranty is only for 1 year.
yeah, and I contacted people like back in December, and they told me a firmware update was going to fix all this crap.
If you wanna look into this, sir, to be honest, at least the cases that I'm seeing, all of them are been reported of this year.
All right,
But if you
hold
want to
on.
look into
I'll give
this,
you
this
the original one if I could find it. Give me a second here. When did my warranty expire?
last year, December,
December what?
December 2021, on the 11th of December.
Okay. Let's see. What's this? All right, do me a favor. Look up this case ID 07507803 and tell me the date of that.
All right, December 10th.
Okay, so we're before the thing, right?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, what I can do in this case is that I can put you over to our national customer relations to see if they can approve a warranty or a repair for you or some type of accommodation.
Do whatever you have to do. Just stop feeding me lies because I understand how this technology works.
Okay, sir. All right, let me place you on hold for 2 minutes. Let me work on that. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you as well.
Hello?
Thank you so much for holding. Yeah, thank you so much for holding. I have completed the escalation, so now I will go ahead and put you over to our national customer relations. I will explain the issue here to them so that they can further assist you. All right.
Thanks.
All right. Just hold on the line so that they can transfer you over. Thank you so much for holding.
Yeah. How's it going?
Okay, I do have Haley. I do have Haley here from our national customer relations, and she will further assist you from here on. Okay.
All right, I just sent you the still images. Is she going to be able to see the attachments I just emailed you?
Yeah, she will be able to see it, and as well we will be able to see it.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. You're welcome. Bye bye.
Again, this is Haley from Sony National Customer Relations.
Hey.
So, the pictures have already been reviewed by the engineering group, sir, and apparently the findings is that TV is within the specifications, and there's no recommendation for either repair
Can you look at the
or
two pictures I just
exchange.
emailed? Can you take a look at those and tell me if you see a difference between them?
Uh,
I,
did you just send the email today,
yeah, I sent it when I was
just
on the
now?
phone with whoever I was just talking to. Because James emailed our engineering team, reviewed each file, and I replied to that email. It's like 2 minutes ago. You still haven't gotten them?
Yeah, the email has been received,
Okay, so you have the.
and there are two attachments.
Okay, so you see a difference between the two images, or do they look the same to you?
Um, there seems to be a difference, sir.
Okay, so we're in agreement that there one is different than the other. Okay, which image do you prefer?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not from the technical group, sir.
Well, you have
Um,
eyeballs, right? You can tell me which you have, right? You can tell me which one looks better to you. No?
the one that looks better based from the picture is the 60 hertz.
Okay, so 120 is supposed to be a better image, right? You don't need to.
Again, I cannot answer that because I'm not from the technical group, sir. But the image here that looks better is the 60
You,
hertz.
you don't need to be technical.
I'm not technically trained,
Okay,
sir.
but you
Yes, sir. I have already answered your
no, you
question,
haven't.
sir.
I'm asking more
Uh,
because you
the one that looks,
stop. Please
sir,
stop.
I don't know what 60 hertz and 120 hertz are. I don't know the difference
You
for
don't.
both because again, I'm not from the technical group. But based from the pictures that you have sent, the 60 hertz shows to be a
You,
better picture quality.
you don't need to be technical here. Go based on the advertising that your company does for the television. Just that's all you need to go by. According to the advertisements, which image is what is better, 120 hertz or 60 hertz?
We don't have service or exchange recommendation from the technical group,
Do you
sir. And
understand
actually,
your
the
company's own marketing?
unit already.
Do you understand your company's own marketing?
Again, I could not discuss further if it's related to technical concerns.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking you to refer to the marketing of the television and which one is better. This is the whole selling point of the TV. If you don't understand your own marketing, then how can I take your word on anything?
You have already dealt with the technical group, sir. In fact, according to our engineering team, the TV is working within specifications.
So there's supposed to be a difference
Um,
between 120 and 60 image quality.
yeah, if you want to discuss about technical stuff, sir, then you have to deal with the technical group, sir. But we are highly dependent on the information that we are getting from our
So then
technical
why
group.
am
And
I
again,
what was the
TV is
point of
working
talking to
within
you then? Do you
specifications.
like what is the point of talking to you then? You don't deal with marketing, you don't deal with technical. What do you
If
do?
it,
What do you do?
if you have asked for a supervisor, then most likely they will be escalating the case back to us. But we are highly dependent on the information that we are getting from the technical group, sir, since this one is
Well,
technical
what do you get
concern.
from marketing? Because I buy the television based on what is marketed. They told me it's got clear 120 frames images. Do you have any marketing based on the TV?
If the TV is updated to latest software, then TV is at its hardware limits and operating normally, sir. That's what our engineering team said.
But the guy I spoke to in the chat said it can't handle the 120, and that's why it drops the quality down. Do you have the chat log?
TV is at its hardware limits and operating normally.
But the
sir.
hardware
So if that's
limits
the
are
case,
not what it was
then
advertised as then. If it's advertised as clear, it's advertised as handling 120 frames at a 4K resolution, and it can't do that.
it's part of the hardware limitation, sir.
Okay, but there was no. Why would you advertise a TV that can't handle it based on the hardware? If I tell you I could jump 20,000 feet, but I can only jump 5 feet, it's a limitation of the human body. Correct?
You have been told that when
I was told when I bought this
images,
TV,
they
it could handle.
recommend changing the.
I was told when I bought this TV that it can handle 4K 120. That's what the TV was marketed as. Now everybody's telling me it can't because of a hardware limitation.
It has already been explained to you, sir, that the 120 hertz support is relatively new TV feature designed with video content in mind rather than in still images.
It's blurring. What are you talking about?
The advantages of the 120 hertz refresh rate, such as smooth and flicker-free video.
Yeah, it's
They're
still blurry.
mostly noticeable when using the TV in.
Can you define a still image for me, please?
I don't know, sir. I am just reading the information from the Tier 2.5 group. Again, I'm not from the technical department. If you would like them to,
I want both of you on the line at the same time.
To explain to you further.
I would like a conference.
Okay, and what would I do there, sir?
Have the technical guy, because every time I tell you something, you're like, I don't know, it's technical, so I'm getting danced around. Basically, you advertise the TV as doing something it is not capable of doing. That's what you're telling me. You're telling me technical limitations on the TV, so that's why the picture's blurry, but the TV is advertised as being able to handle 120 hertz at 4K. And by your very own words, it can't do that. So basically, it's false advertising.
It is not, sir. Again, as what was explained to you, it's relatively new feature designed with video content in mind.
I'm sending you video. I sent you video. The two still images
it has already been evaluated, sir, by the engineering team, and they're the highest from the technical group, and we rely on the information findings from them.
Their findings are wrong or lies, because what I sent you are two still frames of video. Whether the video actually has motion in it is irrelevant. It's still a video signal.
We stand by their findings, sir. I'm really so sorry, but we cannot move forward with your claim.
You can move forward. Get
me some. Working within specifications.
No, it's not. Let me talk to somebody that understands it then, because it's not.
They have already provided the findings, sir.
So let me talk to marketing, because marketing is the one that told me this thing works in 4K 120.
Marketing actually is not part of. They don't have phone number. They're not part of the escalation path. So you're basically the information that you're getting from both.
Are you the last person?
We are the end of escalation, sir. And again, the information that we got from the engineering group stands as it is.
So what do? Do I have to sue you for this crap?
We are
over this friggin' false advertising? Is that what you're telling me?
That is your option, sir. I'm really so sorry, but again, they have already given the findings, and we stand by their findings.
So your findings are that the TV is not capable of doing
Working
what it
within
was. It's
specifications.
not, but the specifications are not what was advertised. So the TV is not capable of doing what it was advertised. Advertised. Is that what you're telling me?
It's working within specifications.
I'm
That's
not
what I'm
talking about
telling you, sir.
specification. I'm
It's
talking about what was
told
advertised.
by the,
What?
again,
Are you aware of the advertising for
it
the
has already
TV?
been explained to you.
I'm asking you about the advertising for the
I
television.
know that it has been mentioned about the 120 hertz again, but it's a new TV feature designed with video content in mind rather than still images. As what has been explained to you.
But you haven't told me what still images are.
I cannot expound, sir. This one is technical related, but bottom line is that we already have information from the engineering group that the TV is working within specifications.
It's not though.
Sorry, but we stand by their findings, sir. We are not able to proceed further with your case.
All right, so then give me somebody else to talk to.
We are the end of escalation, sir. That's the reason why you have been escalated to our
I
group.
want to know
So
why
the
the TV
information that you were
doesn't.
getting from us
So why was the TV
that came
advertised
from
as
the engineering
doing? Why was the television
method.
advertised as doing 4K 120 when you're telling me it's incapable of doing it?
It is. It's just that they have told you that it's designed with video content in mind rather than still
I
images.
sent you video content. The two pictures are video.
It they've already been evaluated, sir, and there's nothing wrong with the TV. There's no hardware failure because that one is just the coverage of the
All right, put
warranty.
me back on with them
It's
so they
working
can
within
tell me how they
their
determine. I want to know how they determine this is a still image. I would like a definition of a still image from you guys.
Okay, I can connect you back to them. So it answers within 30 seconds. You just have to stand in line and wait for an available representative to take the call and just provide the same case number.
So
Stand in line, please.
is this
They'll be
just keep me
connecting.
on hold until I hang up? Is that the game plan here?
No, if they're not in queue, you would be able to get a representative right away. Stand in line, please. Thanks for your time with Sony.
Hey, why don't you just email it to me then?
You are requesting to be transferred, sir. Would you like me to transfer you to them?
Do you have an estimate wait time?
Within 30 seconds to a minute, sir.
Okay, 30 seconds to a minute. I could wait that. It's 1:44 right now.
Okay, but okay, I need to complete my documentation first before I transfer you. So I'll place your call on hold for 3 to 5 minutes. One
Yeah,
moment, please.
yeah, make sure you mention that your company's a liar in that documentation.
Stay on the line.
All right, so it's 1:45. It's 30 seconds to a minute. We'll give it to 1:47. feel like waiting for another 3 minutes. All right, that's been more than 2 minutes. Try calling back.